have you been able to develop or cultivate a mindset of like, I'm going to choose that banana over the donut, or I'm going to choose that banana over, uh, insert any other bad food with you, like
Yeah.
how do you develop it? Because I mean, you're busy, and I think that's something I want to highlight to people. 'Cause you're bouncing around, your days start early, your days end late, and uh, even in those small little moments that you could easily grab the easiest thing possible to eat. You're grabbing that banana and you're drinking coffee and you're moving and you're trying to choose a better option of what's
Right.
available to you. And I think that is really important. It's just like make the decision with what you got. And sometimes you can't help it, and that's completely okay. And you have to, make do, but you're still making that decision. So how have you cultivated a mind to be like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it right?
It's just habits. You develop good habits, and it's tough. It's tough. Like you get in the rhythm and you're good, and then you don't have access to like maybe like a store that has a banana. Like I try to actually go buy some bananas when I get on when I land or at some break. Get out there, grab some healthier snacks, have them in my room, so I'm not dependent on maybe filling myself up from an energy standpoint on a meal that's I know is not going to be the healthiest. So I try to be conscious about like, grabbing some almonds, grabbing some bananas, just grabbing, bottled water, just grabbing stuff that I can have in my room that I quickly grab. So that's one, you have to be intentional about how you approach the situation you're going to be in and have a plan in place to be kind of eliminate those. I don't have any food. Oh, donut. I'll burn it off. I'll burn it off. I'll burn it off. And that's an easy thing because you most likely will. I mean, you're going to walk around a lot. You're going to be kind of up in energy and adrenaline going. So you probably will. But it's just those all processed and all the saturated stuff that you can't really kind of see that you're eating. So that's why I really try to be intentional and have a plan. If I know I'm going to be in a downtown hotel, I'm like, all right, is there a certain store that I'm know carries healthier stuff? Is it around? Is it nearby that I can just walk over, grab some stuff, throw it in the room? I'm good to go. So that's one plan. One thing that I do is either have it in the room or have a resource that I know I'm going to be able to access every morning, or just request it that in addition to the pastry plate, throw some bananas on there. So, and usually
Right.
they don't have a problem. Bananas are cheap, like they're cheap, so
Yeah.
there's no excuse. And so that's my go-to. So
Yeah, and you said developing habits, and it's interesting because your job is you're moving around a lot, and so sometimes your job can change, and so if your habits before were like, okay, I'm going to eat this, I'm going to eat that, I'm going to work it off, and then all of a sudden your job changes where you're not moving as much, and all of a sudden you start packing on the pounds, and you're like, why is this happening? So I think it's crucial that people early on can understand that even though you're busy, even though you got things going on, you can still form habits and do the best that you can in a bad situation to try and eat healthier, pick better options, and develop habits early on. So that way, when, maybe when you stop working or you just want to live a healthier lifestyle, you'll have those habits already in place. So that way you can live a better life and probably perform better. Right. Cause I'm assuming I mean, I know when I eat a donut, I'm like, I'm all right. I'm going to take a nap in about 20 minutes here, cause I'm going to pass
exactly.
out.